everybody, and welcome back to my channel. I apologize for my stagnance and my inconsistency, but that is changing. Change is going to come. I can assure you of that. For those who are returning, thank you so much. I appreciate every single one of you. For those who are just passing,
stop on by and subscribe and love me like I love you.
and for those who are just newly subscribed, I just want to say thank you so much. I appreciate you and thank you for joining. Mwah. So today, as you can see from the title, I am focusing on something that is itching my conscience, itching my mind. Internal notions that the ignoramuses blindly miss in Africa. We've all been confronted with not one, not two, not three individuals, but many more that will just have the audacity to say
Africa is so poor.
Acknowledging why, due to past circumstances, not just as a result of colonialism, imperialism, nationalism, socialism, capitalism, and the list of course goes on and on and on, but also the futuristic implications that is making our beautiful motherland disadvantaged. Right now, no matter where you go, there is a huge market of technological experiments that will determine who will be the world's dominating leading power. Right now, we are living in a world of artificial intelligence, collecting data, booming, expanding, growing, boom!
Now hear me out. I am not being a wet sponge. I'm neither being a dark cloud in the sky.
I am basically just creating a geographical image, a nice demographic picture of what is futuristically preventing Africa from flourishing and being the motherland that we want to see. So without further ado, let's get into this video. The first thing I want to address is the universal futuristic implications. Technology, experiments, research, being not just technology, not just as a result of the internet, not just the factories and everything else that is affecting the economic expansion, the economical growth, but also as a result of energy power, which is just insane. The Sahara Desert and North Africa is the world's largest, greatest energy resources. Let that just sink in for a minute. The solar energy that strikes the surface in the Sahara Desert has the potential guys, to power the entire world. A single solar power placed in Algeria is capable of generating 3 times more electricity than the same panel placed in Germany. The scorching hot sun can produce an economic
boom that will satisfy African nations. But not just African nations, satisfying the energy needs of the entire world. We'll call this solar power utopia.
Right now, China is working on creating artificial sun. That's right. Whilst Bill Gates is working on blocking out the sun, China, yes, is working on creating an artificial sun.
China makes its own sun. You'll be surprised to know that China started working on this project from 2006, which was named EAST. Energy released from the sun, electricity can be generated due to the flow of electrons emanating from the sun is also called the reason why people energy source, that is, a source of energy that will by installing solar panels generated a temperature of 120 million degrees Celsius for 100 seconds from that fake sun. And what is even more surprising is that this temperature is 10 times higher than the temperature emerging from the real sun. China, it became the only country on Earth that would be able to generate such a large amount of renewable energy. In that experiment in China, after 2 minutes, the temperature had reached 160 million degrees Celsius. This big machine is the same machine with the help of which this dangerous experiment was performed.
China right now is self-reliant for energy needs, with China being Africa's main trading partner in a world of renewable energy which will generate electricity across light and solar energy at all times. Africa is able to source cheaper solar energy, but still under the wings of China, buying their solar power, a process that will enrich the Western powers in control of the prices, being most powerful, meaning impoverished locals will not benefit and unfortunately won't reap the benefit.
And then we go into politically.
We are weak politically because nobody listens to us.
The political downfall, political corruption. Politically focusing on the fact that IMF and the World Bank is not owned by Africa. The motherland has no say. The effects of neocolonialism.
We are not trading with one
It's
another.
just-
Intra-African trade is not anything beyond 15%, the lowest anywhere in the world.
So the big question mark here, is Africa truly independent if they don't even own their own economy?
Bank establishment is determining what you do with your loans, where you invest, what your budget goes towards.
And right now, when everything is about how much you produce, how much you export, how much you extract, technology, artificial intelligence, what you research, how you implement that, where does that fall behind in and within the continent?
If you look at all our sectors and look at them, look at our agriculture, almost all African countries are net food importers. There is not a single African country that is in meaningful technology. Not a single African country produces a mobile phone. Yet the single most important ingredient in mobile telephony is to be found in the Democratic Republic of Congo.
That is continuously making the continent lopsided and extremely, extremely weak.
And we are weak. Look at how we are treated.
There is many more things I could expand on right this second, but those are the top main three things I desperately wanted to mention. So the next time you meet or come across or bump into someone that can't help but say Africa is so poor, to what they see on the screens when you see that one perfect flight just land right on the tip of the nose, with that advert, with that one woman sitting right at the front.
Please, $5. Please, £5 a month. With your help, we can help fight poverty.
We say no. No to malnutrition. No to deprivation. No to anguish. To the impoverished, we say no. If you say no, join the no campaign together. Together, we can help say no.
Forgetting that we are in the 21st century. And whilst they may feel that Africa has no excuse anymore, we need to definitely focus on the grand scale of everything, the artificial intelligence, the data collection, the data analysis, technology, the economical booms due to renewable energy power, renewable energy solar power. And just look at the wider construct that neocolonialism is the new colonization power, destruction undercover.
It is recognizing that as long as we remain the way we are, then Africa in the next 25 years will be recolonized.
And although it's obvious about what kind of poorness third world countries are experiencing, it's not obvious as to why.
Not a single African country produces a car other than assembling completely knocked down kit.
So ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for tuning in on the destruction, futuristically, keeping Africa disadvantaged. Of course, I'm always happy to knowing exactly what is in your conscience, what is also itching and biting and scratching you too. I look forward to seeing you in the very next video. As always, peace, love and all of the above. And I'll see you very, very soon. Mwah.
That is the reality of our mother continent.